could come up for a vote in the Senate in a matter of days. That's a historically expensive bill. You have a right to know what's in it. And that's actually not a simple question to answer. So we asked Lisa Booth, she's a senior fellow at Independent Women's Voice, to break down some of what's in it for us tonight. Hey, Lisa.
Hi, Tucker. Yeah, so it's called the American Rescue Plan, but it's not really a rescue plan at all. It's basically progressive priorities cloaked as a relief bill. But what do you expect from a bill that was passed on partisan lines at 2 a.m. on Saturday in the House? They couldn't get a single Republican, not even Adam Kinzinger, to vote for it. In fact, you had 2 Democrats that defected against it. But here's why it's not a COVID relief bill. Less than 9%, Tucker, goes directly to the fight against COVID, less than 1% to vaccinations. You have hundreds of billions of dollars in spending that actually has nothing to do with COVID relief at all. There is some good news for Americans. You've got those $1,400 in direct payments, $1,400 for dependents as well, although that's less than the $2,000 that Joe Biden had promised them along the campaign trail, which is in fact a campaign promise that has now been broken. However, there's a lot of things in there that shouldn't be in there, a lot of progressive priorities. Nancy Pelosi tried to get a $140 million tunnel, Silicon Valley tunnel, near her district. However, it was bird dropped tonight by the Senate parliamentarian because it did not meet the requirements of the Byrd rule for budget reconciliation. There's also $15 million in funding that goes towards the EPA environmental justice grants, which is essentially just thinly veiled kickback to leftist environmental groups. But lastly, and notably, Tucker, the bill includes what is essentially a reparations program. It creates an aid program created to help only Black and minority farmers. It would repay loans and give out subsidies. It's supposed to address the long-standing widespread discrimination against socially disadvantaged farmers, and that's to the tune of $1 billion. So not a lot for, American Rescue Plan, but a lot of progressive, social justice stuff in there that really has nothing to do and won't actually help people suffering from economic consequences of COVID.
What an insult to the people who died and to the country itself.
100%.
Wow.
Yeah.
Lisa Booth, I appreciate that demoralizing rundown. Thank you.
Sorry it wasn't happier news.
Amazing. Thanks.